throne. To the top. I can do bad by myself, so leave me alone. Please stop. Everybody can't whip it like a pro. I'm hot. Anybody wanna play with me? Why I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. To the top. I can do bad by myself, so leave me alone. Please stop. Everybody can't whip it like a pro. I'm hot. Anybody wanna play with me? Why I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. To the top. I can do bad by myself, so leave me alone. Please stop. Everybody can't whip it like a pro. Had to get rid of a group because she was stressing me. So now that I'm here on my own,
what up, bro?
I ain't worried about shit. I'm in my own.
What up?
Can't tell me that it don't when it works. I made it over 30 and then end up in a hurt. And this some motherfucking truth. You looking at some fucking proof. Cause when I got shut, the trauma.
I need everybody to share the live. Share the live with at least 2 people. Share the live. About to go down the list right now.
I'm blessed to be here. It's so wonderful. They give me hell in the airport because the bullet's still in. I got 20 motherfucking million in my fucking bank. Tell them that you take the shit straight to the bank. You can't tell me that you won't when you can. Cause I'm the motherfucking man, and that's the truth, bitch. Anybody wanna play with me? Why I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. I can do bad by myself, so leave me alone. Stop. Everybody came with it like a pro. First of all, I want to thank God because he blessing me. Had to get rid of
8 o'clock, we're going to start this show.
So now that I'm here on my own, that's the rest. I ain't worried
Yes,
about
sir.
shit. I'm in my own lane, investing in the game. You the motherfucking chop block. Coming for everything. And if somebody's pregnant, it's a motherfucking shame that I want, that I can't stop. Why would
I got the question in the comment, in the title. You know what I mean? Y'all people chime in. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Everybody subscribe to the Truthful Talk YouTube page.
Yes, sir. See Black Abyss up in here.
Yeah, what's up, Cal? Need your voice, bro.
Yes, sir.
Send a request. You want to get on with us, brother?
I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. I can do bad by myself, so leave me alone. Everybody can't whip it like a pro. First of all, I want to thank God because he blessing me. Had to get rid of a group.
Everybody share the live. Share the live. Send it at least 2 people. Send it to 2 people. Yo. Y'all want to tap in? Send a request.
Anybody want to play with me?
It's the Truthful Talk theme song right here. Shout out to my man, Young ENT.
Truth, bitch. Everybody can't whip it like a pro. Anybody want to play with me?
I can count in, brother. Black Abyss. About to have a discussion out here, brother.
I'm about to send him
I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. I can do bad by myself, so leave me alone. Everybody can't whip it like a pro.
JP, what up, bro?
Shining, what's good with y'all kings, man?
Yeah. Thanks for tapping in.
You already know, bro. What's up with y'all, man?
You good? How you?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed and highly favored out this motherfucker.
Right. Ronnie Ross, that's my man JP. He from Jersey as well. We done connected, you know what I mean? We doing some things down here in the A. That's my brother from another mother, Ronnie Ross right there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We tapping in. Everybody that's tapping in, share the live.
Likewise.
If you want to tap in, send me a request. The topic for tonight is the Black nuclear family going extinct. That's what we're going to talk about for the first hour. Then we're going to open up the floor. We're just going to have some dialogue back and forth and talk about some real life topics. Have some truthful talk.
Okay.
But, I want to let everybody know what Players for Life means. It's, it's a philosophy. It's not something that just sounds cool. It has a meaning behind it. And y'all can check out that meaning on playersforlife.com. You can go to my About Us section, and it has a whole written definition of what it means. But I'm going to read the definition to you. And, you know, in my opinion, this philosophy applies to all people. I don't care your nationality, your ethnicity, your religion, whatever you are into, we're all players for life. You can make that determination once you know what it really means, and you can say if you're a player for life, or you're not a player for life. But it's a 3-part definition I have to players for life, and the first definition is people that live by the philosophy of mastering the balance of positive and negative energy. They could create an energy to benefit themselves. They can create a power that they can, you know, utilize to help them, because everything that's living have negative and positive energy going through it. So we're not going to get through, we can't go through life without the negative half. The negative realm is necessary. You have offense, you have defense. And that's what applies to all aspects of life. All right. The second part are players in the game of life, one who is utilizing or manipulating their environment or the people in it to benefit their wants, needs, and desires. The biggest comment I usually get from the second part of the definition is the word manipulation. But we have to understand to manipulate is not always a negative thing. If you plant a seed in the ground and grow a tree, you manipulated the soil. If you build a home on the land, you manipulated the land. So manipulation is always not negative, how people take it. But the third definition is my favorite, because it is what it is. It's people who believe they have the power to create their own destiny. So if you don't believe you have the power to create your own destiny, you're not a player for life. And we're all in control of what we do every day and what we, you know, the choices that we make. We're all responsible for the outcomes that we want in life. It's nobody's fault for whatever you're going through. And everything that happens to you for a reason. It's on you to be able to learn off of that experience and capitalize it off of it, even the negative one. So everything that negative that happens to you is happening to you for a reason. You might not understand at that time, but you have to dig deep down and figure out what is the lesson to be learned in this negative situation, because it already happened. Yeah. So that's the meaning of Players for Life. Everybody that's tapping in, I appreciate you. You know, if you can share the live with at least like 2 people that's on Instagram right now. I'm doing a pop-up show. This is like a pilot, a truthful talk. I plan on being consistent with this. I've been told throughout some time that I need to have these conversations that I'm having with my network. I need to have these online. So I'm taking my time, and I'm making it a priority to get the word out there. So with no further ado, like I said, the first topic that's at hand is the Black nuclear family going extinct. If you believe it is going extinct, I need to know why you believe it's going extinct. And if you don't believe it's going extinct, I need to know why you do not think it's going extinct.
Hey, so what's a nuclear family, yo?
Okay, a nuclear family is a man, a woman, and children.
Okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure I had the right, definitions. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So either one of you brothers, y'all could take the floor and let me know how you want to answer, the question of the Black nuclear family.
Yeah. Well,
you go ahead, brother. You could go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I do think that the Black nuclear family is being extinct because it's a lot aimed to destroy the Black nuclear family. Like, I would say from many different angles, the media, propaganda, movies. I mean, even what's going on, like, in the hood, period. You know what I mean? Like, the way we crab, like the crab in the barrel mentality, is like destroying us, you know. So, you know, it's a whole bunch of things. Like you can start from any point in time, like era where we've been like attacked. You know what I mean? Like it's we've been attacked so many different angles, bro. It's a shame. You know what I mean? Like so, you know, me as a married man, you know what I mean? Like I got a nuclear family. You know what I mean? Like I got a wife, I got kids, you know, and not too many people around me had that. You know what I mean? Like not too many family members, friends have what I have. So I know that's an issue right there just from me seeing my environment and seeing what's going on around me and seeing the dysfunction that's going on around me, that is real. The shit is already almost extinct. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm going to just leave it at that for right now because we're going to get deeper a little later. But I'm going to pass the mic to my man and let him get a little piece of what he think is going on in here.
What you got to say about the black nuclear family going extinct, JP?
Just really to piggyback off, bro, like, I don't want to say it's going extinct, but that shit it's not popularized. You feel me? That shit is not broadcasted. It's not given enough energy to where it's like we feel like that's something to fight for. You feel me? Because yeah, I mean, I'm engaged. I ain't married, but I got a nuclear family. You feel me? And like bro said, I know I got more friends that don't than do, and I think it's because of just the selfishness in society. You feel me? So it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's going extinct because I know words are powerful and I be careful with what I say, and I would never want that to happen. But at the same time, being realistic, it's more cool to worry about yourself than be a man and worry about your family right now. You feel me? So I would say that it's getting put under the tuck. You feel me? Or it's getting misplaced. As far as the totem pole of what we supposed to be doing as men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, it's possible because we had like we examples. You feel me? I would figure myself a fly dude, some sort of up-to-date shit. So it's not like it's a derogatory thing being a faithful man. You feel me? But that's not how society paint it now. So I would think they trying to kind of make it, keep our numbers low. But so it's weird. Like, I don't want to say it's extinct, but I definitely agree with the points bro was making. Like, that shit is not at the forefront.
So you don't feel like it's going extinct, right? You feel like it's just not popularized, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the numbers is showing that it's declining. Like, the black nuclear family is declining on a social level. The families aren't being created at so as time goes by, those numbers are going to neither continue to go down or something has to transpire that's going to get the numbers to go up. Because if they don't start to go up, the black nuclear family will become extinct. But I don't think the black family will become extinct, because as long as black men are reproducing, we can create families. So it's like a catch-22 with is it going extinct? Is it not? But I'm talking about the black man and the black woman, because if I get an Asian woman, I still going to have a black family, but it's not going to be the black nuclear family I'm talking about, with a black woman and a black man being together and creating a legacy and family.
Yeah.
So, Ronnie Rose, you said you do believe it's going extinct. Let me get some of your main reasons of why you believe that it is going extinct. Like, what's the cause of it? And what's a possibility for us to fix the problem?
I think, like, the black man and the black woman are being put against each other in today's, like, world. Like, the media, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they've been trying to separate us for years, you know what I mean? Like, for years. But right now, it's like a lot of tension between black women and black men. And that's just one simple portion of it. But to elaborate on that, even like, our kids is the future. You know what I mean? Like, they're aiming at the kids. They're aiming at the man and the woman. The kids, they got the schools like integrating like this system of like what I feel is pedophilia. You know what I mean? They asking them to really like decide the sex that they are. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, I'm not playing like on some homophobic type stuff. Like, it's not that, but I don't think that's the type of stuff should be introduced to kids. You know what I mean? Like, because we got to keep it real. Homosexuality is not gonna like reproduce like any type of like life. You know what I mean? Like, a man and a man can't produce life, and a woman can't produce life. And it seems like it's being like pushed more on our community. You know what I mean? Like, so if you think about it, if, like, let's say most of us, if the black women become lesbian, if the black man becomes gay, you know what I mean? Like, that's the lower of a reproduction of us. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, that's one little like, I would say, example of what's going on. The black man and the black woman being put against each other. First and foremost, like, our numbers is already crazy on the men's side. We incarcerated, you know what I mean? Like, we dying on the streets. It's like, and also, you know, like, numbers, it's more women than it is men. So now, like, let's just say me as a black man, like half of us locked up, some of us in the graveyard, some of us turning gay. Now I'm out here in these streets, it's more women than it is men. Like, you know how much pressure that is on a black man, like, to where it's all these women around, you know what I mean? Like, not enough men, you know what I mean? Not enough men to go around. So it's like, that could cause friction in your household right then and there, because it's just the thirst out here. You know what I mean? The thirst is real, and that could fuck the nuclear family up right there just for having infidelities. You know what I mean? Like, it's
That's
so many things that could happen. Go ahead.
Main causes. No, I'm just saying that's one of the main causes that I hear from women is that, you know, he cheated. That's like one of the number one causes. And I know a lot of families have been destroyed because of that. And I'm not saying that the man is right or wrong for, you know, the situation, but at the end of the day, I could say that sometimes you have to think about the bigger picture as far as the family aspect of it. Because if you already created a family and it can be saved to keep the family element together, you know, have a conversation. It's about communication. And a lot of men or women, we just don't have conflict resolution. Once we get into our feelings, we're so individualized, like we are in an individual mentality, even when we have a family. And when you have a family, you have children, you can't just go off of your own personal feelings. But JP, you said it's not going extinct, right?
Well,
you said it's not popularized.
Yeah, I don't argue with facts though. So if numbers is numbers, you feel me? If that thing going, that thing going. You feel me? But yeah, I mean, because it's like, again, bro, like, I'm new into this, bro. Like, far as being mature, so I see a lot of this shit, and I got kids, bro. So when I said like it not being popularized, like, it's definitely not. It do. It be a lot of gay stuff going on, or the LG. I don't know how many letters it is right now, but you know what I mean? It's a lot of that being pushed more than it is just the reality of things. You feel me? It's more about feelings, and you know what I mean? Everything is fucking okay when shit is not okay, bro. Because it's cool.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
Nah, what you about to say?
I was gonna say, in both of y'all opinion, like, what is a resolve? Like, what can we do as individuals to try to stop it from going extinct? If the numbers are showing that it's declining, what can we do?
Bro, it's like, you gotta be for me, bro, how I live my life, I'm unapologetically real, bro. Like, if shit 1 + 1 = 2, you feel me? It's a certain way that life could get created, right? You do something bad, you get in trouble for that shit. You do something good, you get rewarded for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm secure in myself, so I breathe that to my kids. I'm not worried about like going outside and what somebody might think because of my beliefs, and it might hurt their feelings because it's like they care no less about mine. And I think as long as we just like we gotta keep instilling that shit into our kids, especially our young black kid, sons and daughters, bro, because like that's our future, bro. So if they
Right.
grow up with this fear mentality, like, oh, this is the norm and that shit, and we know for a fact that shit ain't normal,
Mm-hmm.
who they gonna believe more? They givers, they life givers. So if they gonna take advice from anybody, it's gonna be us. I think we just got to be able to stick with that shit and be consistent in what it is
That's a
that we
fact.
believe in, bro. Before it's like, damn, you worried about some shit, like, bro. Well, you know me, fool. I done got fired and did all sorts of dumb shit because it's like, bro, shit didn't feel right with my beliefs, so it made me feel less of a person or anything like that. I'm just that type of person to stand on that. I feel as though if it was more of that type of attitude as a whole, or that's what we need to do as a whole, for if everybody stand together, it's like we wild powerful. We just
That's a
always
fact.
individualized. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like if we kept a strength mentality, a strength in numbers mentality, I think we would, you know what I mean, get a lot, we'll
You'll
have
change
better
it.
results. You feel me? Than
Right,
what the
right,
fuck we
right.
be getting now.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. What about you, Ronnie Ross?
Yeah, he's absolutely correct, man. And for me, I think like we gotta. It starts at home. You know what I mean? Like that's the first base, home. You know what I mean? Like
Facts, facts.
what I'm doing at what I'm doing is helping that and none of us are perfect. You know what I mean? Like we all trying to get right.
Exactly.
We all we all trying to get off of whatever we getting off of and get mature. You know what I mean? Like, but at home is where it starts. So each one teach one, like, and being an example. Like, I'm like one of the examples in my family. You know what I mean? Like, so the little cousins, even my kids, they get to see a man and a woman, in interaction. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what we didn't see growing up. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like single
Yeah.
parent homes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't get to see what a man was. I didn't get to see how a woman's supposed to treat a man or a man's supposed to treat a woman. So that example alone, like just having that example there, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
show my kids and the kids in my family like that come over, you know what I mean, see what's going on, see how we living, you know what I
Well,
mean, like we got to be examples, and that's just one half of it, you know what I mean, like, and that's what I'll say, you know what I mean.
yeah.
I'll leave it
Yeah.
as that.
You agree, right, JP? Me too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Well
definitely
said.
agree that it starts with us as individuals, and once we know better, we got to do better because, like you said, we didn't have the example. Like a lot of us didn't have the example of seeing what a man is supposed to treat a woman like and what a woman
Yeah,
is
word.
supposed to treat a man like.
Nah.
But
Yeah.
the world don't owe us no understanding. So we had to still become men on our own merit, or we wouldn't be able to have the fruits of our labor. So it once you know better is reprogramming yourself because we have been taught millions of lies since our conception, and a lot of our parents they didn't even know. With the technology and now around that's around now, we have the ability to research. You have information at the palm of your hand. So it's really reprogramming yourself out of the mental fuckery that a lot of us have. Like, because we're stuck. We have a certain mindset because what's the difference in my opinion, but this is pretty much a truthful a truthful statement, is that the corporation, the CEO of the corporation mentality is not the same as an employee that's working for the corporation. And I also believe that a lot of us, we could do really good in our business life,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to apply those same ethics to our personal life because they take the same qualities, communication, trust, finances, respect, integrity. So you want to have all of those ingredients that you have in your business world, in your business mentality, and be able to apply that into your family, because your family is going to be the biggest investment that you could put on this planet. Because when you're gone, they will still have to, you know, they have to still deal with the karma of what you created.
Yeah.
You know, we get a lot of our, you know, ancestors' karma of, you know, the life that they was living. So, to move on to another point, y'all pretty much both answered the question about what y'all believe that will solve it, and that's, you know, pretty much teaching the people around you and your children traditional values. What I see out here, because I'm in these streets for real, like, I do marketing, I do promotions, I do branding, I'm an event host. You know, I have a very big network, and I've also came from the bottom where, you know, I was a zombie at one time, and now having a network of individuals that have a different mentality. When you try to go back and
you feel
articulate
crazy
yourself, when you try to give the same knowledge that you have learned to the people around you, sometimes it's not accepted and it's not respected.
Most times, bro. Most times that shit is like thrown in your face, bro. My fault, not to cut you off.
Right? No. We have a dialogue. You know, I don't want to, you know.
Then too, I want to say too, what we doing right now helps. You know what I mean? Like, because we can't rely on movies and media and TV to depict the good image of the black man. They haven't been doing that for years. Like, all we've been like, look at the black men in movies. You know what I mean? Like, we always playing like a buffoon character, a wimp, never no strong black man. So we can't depend on Hollywood to give us that image. Like, we online right now, we reaching the masses right now. So this is one more way of how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, and showing good alpha black males that's, you know, that's trying to reach a goal. You know what I mean? Like, that's trying to do the right thing and trying to be, you know, what we've never seen. You know what I mean?
So you go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just saying that's a fact. You already know, bro. I call my brothers every morning, bro. Like, and just even a little something about me, bro. Like, I try to refrain from saying the word nigga too much. And yeah, I mean, it'll slip out, you know what I mean? But with the best intentions, you feel me? If that's not the most oxymoronic thing, but I try to call, you know, my brothers and kings and things like that, and carry myself in the light, bro, that little bit too, bro. Cause like this, I call my peoples every morning. Like, I got a list, not even a list, but it's certain people that I value. So it's like, all right, I want them to be doing the best that they could possibly be doing. In return, I'm going to do that for them. You feel me? Like, that's the gratification. Like, I was telling my pops this shit. That's crazy we having this. I was talking to my father earlier and was like, bro, just from parenting, when I was a kid, they was learning how to be parents. And them times was different. The technology, all of that shit was, I couldn't ask my mother and them why. You feel me? It was like, damn, what else am I going to do? That's my biggest question is why. You feel me? But it's like, yo, because I said so. I'm not
because I said so. Right.
You feel me? And it's like, bro, with that, I trickle down to my kids. It's kind of like, bro, I give an explanation. If I tell you don't do something, that's why I'm telling you don't do it. You feel me? And just staying steadfast with that. And my parents are back me now on that shit because I'm a grown man, and it's kind of like my repayment for them or their transgressions or whatever mishaps they did as far as raising me. All right, cool. It's nothing personal. I understand that. I could change that in my kids. You feel me? Like, we just gotta keep that shit going, bro. That's all. That was a dope point, bro, mate. I just wanted to mention
right.
It was a topic.
Nah. You on point. Ronnie Ross had brought up. He said something about the alpha men. Do you guys think that the beta male mentality has a lot to do with the destruction of the black family? Or do alpha men fuck up too? Like, you know, you said we need more alpha men.
Everybody fuck up though. Like, I know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's a fact. Everybody
both
fuck
men.
up.
Alpha and
yeah,
beta
you
fuck
feel
up.
me?
Alpha and beta fuck up. you know, because the alpha out here running wild. You know what I mean? Like that's the nature of the alpha. You feel me? Like we out here, you know, you know how it is. It's you know, we running through shit. You know what I mean? Like, so even the alpha male got to be like, you know, put in this proper perspective. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when you're in the environment and the shit wrong and it's dysfunctional, the alpha male gonna be in the dysfunction doing his alpha male shit. So it's the environment, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's with anything. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you go to the suburbs, it's a different environment. So when you're alpha there, it's more good things to get into with your alpha energy. You know what I mean? Like, so you're not wasting that alpha energy. Like a lot of alpha males, black alpha males is in jail. A lot of them in jail. You know what I mean? Because that mentality, they go getters. You know what I mean? Like, so they did something out here that, you know, that wasn't right, of course, and it landed them in the jail cell or, you know, a prison. So it's like, you know, our energy, like when you're alpha in the wrong place, it could be detrimental. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, the alpha fucking up too, but it got to be the right type of alpha mentality, you know what I mean, to go into the right direction.
Okay, yeah, I feel that.
I ain't even know it was a. I'm learning this shit, bro. Like alpha, beta, and all of this sort of. I thought that was just fish stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's. I get it. It's like, yeah, bro, and I do, bro. It's like, because at some point, you got to be accountable for your actions, right?
Facts.
So if you're doing shit that might fall in line with the beta male category, bro, and this is a fact. This is not nothing, nobody feelings or no shit. This is how you're moving on a regular basis. Then it's up to you to change that. If alpha male is the way to go, far as us as a people moving forward, you got to make a conscious decision about that. So yeah, these niggas that's weird. I say weird, and I mean that like, because we all got our weird ways. I call them peculiar. You feel me? These niggas that's out here doing things that's kind of like, why would you do that to men like us? It's like, you feel me? We're in the age of information, so it's not like you can't look up and all of this shit. Like, we on live right now. You could tap in, see all of this sort of shit, get you some info. Go ahead and go to better head at night. Just from this right here, just picking up your phone. So it's like you got to have the will to. Now, I don't know how to instill that in people, but it's like, yeah, if the alphas, like bro said, everybody fuck up, so nobody's nobody's perfect. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I think that that soft shit becoming acceptable, I guess, like, I don't even be the beta shit like that sucker shit. A lot of this, you know, violence on women and all of this sort of crazy emotional shit these dudes be doing is kind of like, yeah, man, that fuck it up, bro. Because I wouldn't, it's like, bro, I can't knock chicks for being like, bro, this nigga might be crazy, bro. He might fall out of love with him or want to be over. He might want to kill me, kill my kid, and knock himself off in front of the joint. Because it's like every week we're seeing this type of shit go on. So it's like,
we got a comment in here from she in there. And she say, is being alpha versus beta finite?
In my shorts upstairs. Where y'all going?
Can one transition to the other? I would say yes. That's my whole point. Like, I would want to help as many men that's in the beta man mentality transition to being an alpha man mentality. You know, because it's A and B. You know what I mean? Everybody wants A. Nobody really, you know what I mean? We'll put up with B, but nobody really wants to be number 2. You know what I'm saying? So yes, to answer your question, I believe it can transition from a beta into an alpha. What y'all think? Y'all think a beta is a beta for life, or he can?
That nigga said a beta for life.
You know what I mean?
Nah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like anybody, change is inevitable. You feel me? What type of change you go through, that's how you do it, bro. However you live in your life, man. Like, if you want more, you gonna get more. If you apply yourself more, that's it. So it's like, all right, if we just going from them 2 words, bro, that's not the same as a man becoming a woman. That's like, oh, nah, you want to be a better version or a stronger version of the person that you are. You feel me? That's the same thing.
Mhm.
That's characteristic change. That don't got nothing to do with nothing else, babe. You could bring me the bottle, please. Thank you. But yeah, it's
Right.
like, bro, yeah, I feel like they can, but you gotta have the will. That's the thing. That's the real question. Because how you gonna do that? They gonna get upset at you telling them they soft. How you gonna tell a nigga he
Well,
soft? And then it's like, oh,
yeah.
yeah, they gonna take it like that. But it's like sometimes they need to hear that. They
Yeah,
gotta hear that.
sometimes
Are you beta male?
you just gotta ask them.
You beta male?
You know, usually your outcomes will show you what it is that you are anyway. Okay, we got another question here. Do y'all think men are being too thirsty and giving females false confidence? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we're talking about the beta
Yes.
men. Those are the beta men that's doing that. You
Yes.
know, the men that's in the inbox just to get.
But wait, I have a question for her. Is that a her, him? Or,
Nah,
okay,
well,
I just,
that was a dude. That's my man.
him, her,
That's my
him.
man Giz. Do y'all think men
Oh, I
are
see it.
being
All right,
too
yeah, nah.
thirsty?
Hey, yo, yeah, but what you mean? What you mean by false confidence? Like false confidence, like giving women confidence in themselves? Like what do you mean? I wish that nigga could just.
I think
They
like,
definitely thirsty though. That's for sure.
well, you can see a lot of overweight, non-attractive women out here acting like they can get any dude that they want on the planet because their confidence is so high.
Got you. Okay, I
The
just was
male
trying to.
orbiters that's circling her, that's in her inbox, that's coming over to shoot the club up and do all type of wild, freaky shit, and they take that as, a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey yo, but what about the niggas that can't get the bad chicks, bro? And they gotta get them, and they really mean that shit, bro, because they mean the world to them.
He fucking up the order though.
Yeah.
He fucking up the natural order. Fucking up the natural order. Like social media is fucking up the natural order of things. Like, you know what I mean? Like what we was used to coming up, like it's not that no more. Like our parameter, what we was setting, like it created a certain, like, it created a certain balance. You know what I mean? Like, but now the world is watching. So you like I remember the block pass around. Not to say that this is good, bad, or anything, but I'm just talking. The block pass around, like she was usually a chick with a bad body. You know what I mean? Face wasn't all that. So, she had low self-esteem. You know what I mean? Like, and however she dealt with that, it happened like that with the block pass around thing. But now that she on social media, like, it's like everybody in the inbox, you know what I mean? And this is like, what he mean probably by false confidence is that's the wrong type of confidence to give because they don't want to uplift her like a queen. They just want to have a night with her.
Got you. Okay, got you. I get it.
So she may go, you know what I mean? Go with whatever dude that DM her, you know what I mean? And go on an escapade night after night after night. That's not good either. You know what I mean? So, I do think it's a false confidence.
Okay, I want to address
somebody for everybody.
I want to address a couple of these comments we got in here. We gotta get this truthful talk going. Oh, Giz also said the block pass around is now a bad joint.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Princess Gert said it's somebody for everybody. That's true.
That's what
that's true. That's what I was saying. I was saying that, like, hey yo, listen, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know what I mean? We know what's going on out here, but I get exactly what y'all explain that false confidence very well.
Somebody agreed with her too, but let me tell you about there's somebody for everybody situation, right? The somebody that they may want may not be the person that they want.
Yeah.
So
accountability.
Somebody might want you, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't want them, it don't make a fucking difference.
Yeah.
It's finding the individual that you can honor and respect. So if it was somebody for everybody, then everybody should have somebody that they honor and respect.
Yeah, you're right.
So no. Because you have to get what you want. So you don't feel like you're settling. You don't feel like you're dating down and all of these terminologies that people use nowadays. If you want somebody that you honor and respect, because it's somebody for you. Especially if you have any type of attraction, then you ain't even really got to be attracted, because men is gonna fuck. So at the end of the day, just because you're getting sexual attention or you're getting some type of attention on social media, if it's not ending up with the outcomes that you want, that shit don't mean nothing. You got to really think about the outcomes that you want and the person that you want to be with, because that person that you want to be with, men or women, the person that you want, they're going to require something for you. They're going to need something for you. You have to put out a certain energy. You have to have a certain mindset, and you have to have a certain ethic about who you are for that person to be attracted to you. Because if it's somebody for everybody, we shouldn't have all the 1 out of 4 of our black women shouldn't be getting married. It should be 3 out of 4. It should be 4 out of 4, actually, if it's somebody for everybody, because there's millions of peoples out here. So at the end of the day, how many people have approached you of the opposite sex that was into you and was approaching you and trying to, start a relationship or whatever with you, and because of whatever reason, too short, too broke, whatever reason you want to use, because like I said, I'm in these streets and I know for a fact, just off my anecdotal experience, that there is an enormous amount of women that is in their 30s and 40s, and they're successful in their own right when it comes to economics, but they don't have the man that they honor and respect. So that's how I believe that we're going to be able to stop the black family from going extinct. We need men that is not being reckless with their seed and putting their seed into a woman that is not going to be able to do what they want with their legacy. And I need women to stop letting men that's not worth being a father, making him a father, because it's all about choices at the end of the day. But I'm gonna let y'all talk about a little something. Like, what y'all feel about what I said?
Yeah, I agree. I'll start it off, man. Like, I really think, like, like a true man being in a household does something, and it creates a domino effect that's great. For instance, like, a lot of women, like in our generation, they got a lot of baby fathers. I'm not judging nobody, but we gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, when you do that, we need simple situations. You feel me? Like, simple situations make it easier in life. You know what I mean? But a lot of young women was misguided. They didn't have a father in the home. Like, just imagine, like, you got a father in the home, like, and a girl bringing a gangbanger in the house. You know what I mean? Like, the father, a real father, he gonna peep it. You know what I mean? He gonna peep the scene like, yo, nah, we not doing us like that. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta come better than that. And when the father G-check, you know what I mean? Like, and the gentleman that's coming in the house, you know what I mean? Like, it stops a lot of things. Not to say that the female can't go out there and do her own thing and make a mistake even with that, but the parameter of a man being in the household, like, just standing guard, you know what I mean, of his woman child, you know what I mean, like, that helps a lot, you know what I mean, like, because a real true daughter where a man is like done raised her, she respects her father and she respects what her father says, so he'll be the one that extinguish the demons out of it, you know what I mean, like. And then, if it's a good young man that come up in there, it's rules and regulations that come with everything. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have your door open, like, closed in the room. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have your door open. Like, it's like little things that, we do that it keeps the young woman in check in a way where she's not out here running wild, just doing anything, producing children before she have the mentality to even do it. You know what I mean? Like that's one major issue why this shit is going wild out here. You know what I mean? Like because it's too much complicated shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, and we know what we mean by that.
Right. So I got a question from my man Giz. He said, brothers, how much does money play in having a successful relationship? And I'll start off with the answer to that. It means everything. I done had several conversations with a lot of women, and they feel like money doesn't have anything to do with a relationship. But they don't also have the understanding, in my opinion, that men or women are playing on two different clocks. Women are playing on a biological clock, and men are playing on a financial clock. Because it's a known fact that women are hypergamous, and they go for men that have at least what they have.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, I hear this term all the time. I need somebody on my level. So when it comes to finances, when it comes to money, I believe it has a lot to do with it, because those are the men that the women go for. Because when you have money, the things that are unattractive about men, you become more attractive. I.e., like we have a term called fat shaming when it comes to women. But I want to come up with the term for men, short shaming. Because women will put a short man down.
That nigga said short shaming.
Right, because being short is something that's out of your control. You can't control your height, but you can control your weight, just like you can control your finances. And a short man, he may not get that much attention, but if he can stand on his money.
Yeah.
He can get just about any woman that he wants because of the financial component to it. So in my opinion, money plays a lot when it has to do with relationships with men, because women feel more secure because they say, okay, I don't have to work as much, I don't have to do as much, and I'm confident that he got me. So the more a woman can feel secure, the more attracted she's going to be into you.
Yeah,
what you got to say about that, JP?
Nah, money.
My man Ronnie Ross, his
money.
Wi-Fi or something was bugging.
Money is everything. This nigga creating, and this talking about money is some rich nigga. He's flying his personal plane just on some. I could tell. Yeah, I mean, this ain't no regular Delta flight. He just going crazy. My bad, y'all. But money mean everything, bro. For one, once you're a grown ass person, you got bills and responsibilities and shit. So if it's two of y'all, you feel me, and things have to get taken care of, money can't not be in the equation in the relationship. You feel me?
Right.
Now, where the tricky thing is, bro, because it's like, personally, bro, my lady's made more than me for like more than 50% of relationship just legally. She's always had a better job than me. Let me just say it like that.
Okay, I salute to you.
But it never was like, all right, whatever I couldn't do, because before coming down here, I sold drugs. So I didn't have no professional resume, none of the be getting a job in the first place. But anything that was worth something, you feel me? So it was like, all right, building my way up, this, that, and the third. But my ambition never left. You feel me? To where it was like, yo, whatever I could do to get bread, I'm doing that type shit. You feel me? But in my mind, I had a son. So it was like, yo, I gotta do things the right way and all of this sort of shit. But I have no job experience and all of this shit. Like, looking back at it now, but it's like, I'm grateful for that, because money do mean everything. And it's like, shorty thugged it out because I try to overcompensate it for everything else anything that I couldn't pay for, I'm gonna make sure that I fuck around could do it myself, or I'm gonna find something else to kind of match that type shit. That's always been my vibe until, you know, shit changed, and you know what I mean, we learned to team up, and shit been even better because I still kept that same ambition. But money is everything, bro. Like, cause even when it's like I was broke, nigga, shit ain't cool, and I'm a rapper. So, you know, hey, bro, that rap shit ain't bringing no bread in, nigga. Did you these, I mean, I'm getting all that. You feel me? I got kids, bro. I'm out here working at grocery stores, all this weird, stupid ass shit, bro. And niggas could talk to me any sort of way. You feel me? Not that they could, but they felt as though they can. You feel me?
Right.
It was always met with resistance. Let me just tell y'all that shit now. You heard? That's how we rock it. But it was like they can. And they had a reason to, bro. Because it's like definitely a man supposed to be able to protect, provide, all this good shit. You feel me, right? Circumstances might not, they might kind of just slow you down from being at that certain point. Not to say that you won't get there, but you feel me? If it's you and your lady going through some shit and just physically, mentally, whatever it is, you can't be that. You got to be able to understand that and make sure that all your other boxes are checked until that box can get checked off too. I know some niggas that get comfortable and just want to let a chick take care of them. That's crazy. Right. But that's where chicks get mad because niggas do that. You feel me?
But
it's
that's
like,
not an
bro,
alpha though. Yeah, that's where the difference comes.
You feel me? It's like, bro.
Beta.
Yeah, because it was more a learning experience for me, bro, because it's a transition from doing shit that was like, yo, boom, quick, but it's like, bro, you fuck around, go to 10, 20 years for this crazy shit living this way. Now you got a kid, I got to think. So it's like, bro, I had to work my way up, what's the word, occupational wise, bro, because I ain't have no shit that what I'm gonna put on that motherfucker. I ain't never had no, no jobs or no shit to be, I didn't know about fake resumes and all of this shit. I wasn't in tune with that.
Right.
But it was like, bro, I knew that money did mean everything. Just to agree with what you were saying, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah.
So, I want to reply to one of these comments right here from Princess Gert. She said, my bro is short, and that's not a problem with him and girls. Now, okay, that's your brother, but it doesn't take away the fact of...
Hold on, what you said?
Her brother is short.
Not
that's
that.
Not a problem.
Keep talking, bro. I'm just high. Bro, come on, bro. Keep talking.
It doesn't take away from the fact of what I'm saying to be true, how women short shame men. Like, this is a fucking fact. Like, because you know one or two people, you can even know 100. It don't make a difference. It don't take away from the fact. You know, people want to take their own anecdotal experience, and because they know one or two people, that's an exception to the rule, that means something. No. If you broke, you're not going to get women. If you broke and short, you're definitely not going to get a woman. But if you got money and you short, you have a higher probability of getting a woman. If you fat and got money, if you unattractive and got money, you got a better chance of getting a woman of your liking because you have money. So
you could pay for it. That's
you
it.
Can pay, and that's what it is.
Attach emotion. That's cool, and that's the thing. I understand that shit, bro. I understand why rich niggas go fly out, get prostitutes, all of this sort of crazy shit. Now as a grown ass man, because there's no feelings attached with that shit. That shit is a business. You heard? If I could pay for your services get provided. I fuck around, give you a receipt. You feel me? That's about all we got to talk about when it's over.
Right.
That's how the world works. Like, that's why I don't be beat, but it's like, yo, women can't handle that shit. Because if a nigga was like, yo, right now, you feeling it, your bill, you fucked up, you feel me? You know what I mean? Everything fucked up for you niggas. Like, hey, bro, shit, I got 5 bands for you. You know what I mean? What's up? That shit gonna be like, I don't really know. And this shit like, you know what, let's go to, let's just have a drink, whoop-de-whoop. And then, hey, bro, you think she not gonna get that 5 bands, bro? And bro win. Because that 5 bands don't mean shit to him. That meant your livelihood.
Okay, I want to touch on a comment that's here from Giz. He said, can a man go 50-50 with a woman? Yes, he can go 50-50 with a woman. Yeah, really, that's how it is normally. Because under 20, I think it's like under, I know it's under 30%. I don't know the numbers for sure. You know what I mean? I got to fact check it. But I know it's under 30% of women that has to work at least full or part-time. And that's usually the average relationship. The men that can afford not to go 50-50 is in a different social economic level. And with those men comes more options. So that be a whole nother ball game, because a lot of women want the men that's in the top 10% of earners, but they want the relationship of an average man. But the average man and the man that's in the top 10%, they're on a whole different mental level. Everything is different. So
Yeah.
I believe a man can go 50-50 with a woman, but it has to be a woman that understands or respect that and don't look down upon it because, oh, I got to still pay for half. I got to work every day, and you still
that's some
come home and cook and clean and all of this type of stuff. Like,
yeah, that's some you got to, you know what I mean? You got to, you got to read the room type shit. You got to know who you dealing with. Like, of course it's possible, because it's like, I do that. That's how, and that's how I want to mold my life to really, because it's like, bro, in my mind, if I'm joining the union with my lady, it's like, bro, we a team. You feel me?
Right.
Nothing come before me or her. We at the top of the mountain. That's that. You feel me? So it's like, bro, I mean, I don't know. That's what I aim to. And then if I could do more, I'm always going to do more. But it's like, bro, she's never required. Like, we're never required another. We have a understanding that it's like, hey, yo, we all in on this shit as a team. So it's two people. That's 50%. You feel me? I just be like,
right.
Be realistic. Like, numbers wise. I don't be into the feelings and all of that shit like that. Full no. Like, I be like, bro, come on, man. Like, yeah, no, yeah, exactly. But look, Shorty made a great point. I just seen it. Fuck 50-50 unless it's, and I look, all my kids, my wife, my fiance just left out the crib. I'd have had to come out here. I'm one of them niggas it's like, yo, I'm about to fuck around, go make sure my kitchen clean right now. Ain't nobody in there, because I like my shit like that. You feel me? And then on top of that, I know Shorty can't say nothing to me. Just because I be wanting to chill, I smoke weed, do my 1-2s. So you're right, Princess Gert. Absolutely. And I'm one of them niggas, though, because I ain't one of I do 50 and just pay the bills.
I want to expound on that as well. I agree. Yeah. Like, I don't believe that, you know what I mean? I see, I don't really believe in quote unquote, like, oh, she a woman, so she got to cook and clean type of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's like, unless it's 50-50 all the way. So,
oh, bro, back in here. Bro, back in here. Good, bro. You was having technical difficulties. My fault, folks.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I brought him back on in. He had got lost in the sauce. But, you know what I mean? So, like, but you got to be careful with that, because you're saying unless it's 50-50 across the board, right?
Mm-hmm.
You washing clothes and doing all of that, too. But, like, what happened if it's not 50-50 and that's still being, like, it's all about your relationship and what works for your family unit. Because if I'm paying 80%
this
of
guy
the bills,
looks like Nipsey.
If I'm paying 80% of the bills, I'm not going to just automatically assume that I don't have to cook, I don't have to clean. I've been there and I've done that. I'm not a cooker. I'm not the best cook, so I ain't gonna fuck up no food. But I'm gonna make sure we get fed. I make sure that my lady is in a position. Especially when I was married with my ex-wife, she was in a position where she didn't have to cook every night, because I'm going to make sure, I'm going to provide the meal for the family. I'm also domesticated. I was blessed to get that from my mother and my grandmother, so I'm a clean male. That's even got me a lot of pussy throughout my day, just because my room is clean and shit is organized. A lot of women don't, like, get to see that from men. So when they see a man that's organized, domesticated, and, even for my brothers that I know who can cook, that's even a plus. But if I'm looking at it like, yo, I'm making the most money, I'm cooking for you, I'm cleaning up, but you not doing it. So it'll become a conflict of interest, where I believe a lot of us are in too much competition with the whole 50-50. Who gives a fuck? Who's making the most money? Let's make it work for our family and our situation, and let's not have our situation influenced by the society norms, or, because there's a lot of men that is ashamed to say what JP just said early. Like, yo, my lady been making more money than me majority of the time of the relationship. And, that comes in with a man's ego. You have to be able to be at one and kill your ego for him to even say that.
Yeah,
and
niggas be suckers, that's all, fool. Niggas be suckers, bro. Like, we just gonna call it like this because it's like, hey, bro, getting to a point like that, bro, it's like encapsulate everything you just said, bro. Like, I had to grow into that, bro. Like, I had to learn that, bro. Everything bro was saying that we should be displaying in the household, my nigga, what you just mentioned, it's like, bro, that encapsulates that, bro. Niggas be suckers.
They calling you Nip in the comments, JP. They calling you Nip in the comments.
Yeah, you know what's up, boy. Ruzo, New Jersey Nip. New Jersey Nip, you know what's going on. Hey, yo, follow me, yo. I got my shit about to drop, too. Fool know what's going on.
Everybody follow everybody that's on board.
Yeah.
Everybody that's
No doubt.
tuned in right now.
Yeah, follow the gang. We about to make this a podcast. It's lit. You heard?
Make sure you follow. I'm going to put these lives on Truthful Talk on YouTube. That's going to be the only place you're going to be able to see them. I might post snippets on Instagram. But in order for you to watch the whole show, it's going to be on Truthful Talk on YouTube. I just started the page the other day. So we going from the ground up. We going to drive it and build it at the same time. And, we're going to see where these conversations go. These are two brothers that's in my network. I have conversations with these brothers often. And I pride myself on surrounding myself around individuals like that. And that's why it's not normal for me, but I understand, but it's not normal for me to, when I hear all of the gripes about men in society, I understand it because I know these guys, these beta men orbiters, I know they're around, but I know the guys that I surround myself around, they're not on that type of time. And what I also noticed is that a lot of men that is in the mind state of marriage, wife, kids, and their families, they also had to fight to keep their families for whatever reason.
Hell yeah.
And I want to try to help, us as individuals try to break the curse of the dysfunctional black family, because if we keep going at the rate that we're going right now, I give it another 20 years and like our marriage rate is at 26% for females and 30% for the black man. And if our numbers keep declining in another 20 years, they're going to be in the teens. And it's going to be hard for us to be able to keep any traditional values that we have within our people and within our culture to be able to benefit them for the greater, purpose of life. And that's to be happy and to be successful in their own right. A lot of people equate money with success, but money has nothing to do with success to me. Money has a lot to do with relationships, but money has nothing to do with success. Because if you are an average earner making $40-something thousand a year and you have your wife and you have your children and you're not dreading getting up every day and you can provide and protect and do what you want to do. You can go on vacation when you want to. It may not be, 4 or 5 times a year going on vacation. You might be able to do it once a year. But if you feel like that is success and you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man, then that's all that counts. A lot of us are in competition with this internet. We're trying to live a lifestyle that's not realistic with what we really have going on. And I believe it's on both ends with men and women. We have to be able to decipher reality from the internet, from the matrix, because we're living in a whole nother world. We had to see when I was coming up, I'm 43. So when I was coming up, it was the niggas on the street. It was the niggas in the corner. It was, that was what my family and, my parents was trying to keep me away from getting into that. But now the internet is the streets, and they're conditioning and programming our children with information that we know is not morally right. And the only way we could be able to be counter active within is to be able to articulate ourselves to our children and let them know right from wrong, because it's all about right from wrong at the end of the day.
Bro. Hey, bro, but
Yes, sir.
it's like, hey, bro, for real, you know the crazy thing, you right? But the streets is the streets, bro. The internet make that shit visually accessible. I think that's what fuck niggas up, bro. Because you could watch that shit all day, bro, until you go outside and something happened to you. And it's like, damn, he was such a good kid. You feel me? I think that'd be the scary
Let me
part.
get my light right up in here.
Yeah, I got it. But that was a good point.
Yeah, I've been had to do that.
Hold on, I'm right. Hold on, I'm getting right. I got my shit.
Oh yeah, studio magic.
This guy got all these professional ass lights and all this crazy shit, man.
Fuck what that.
Come on, man. I'm just in the backyard cooling.
This the
What we
polish,
doing,
y'all.
bro?
This the polish.
Hold on, I got a tiki torch. I got my
It's the
tiki
polish
torch in the
show.
back. It's lit. We got a tiki torch in the back. Yeah, I mean, your boy. Where you got two of them things? Where's shit at? Chill, laugh at my logo, bro. That shit's a charcoal joint.
Okay, so we at the hour mark, right? So we I want to switch up the topic a little bit. I want to ask a different question, and go to this last hour. I'm trying to keep the show within a 2 hour limit. So the next question I want to propose is that, do you believe there's more black men that don't respect black women, or is there more black women that don't respect black men, or is it even? Is it a 50-50? And explain why you give your answer.
I'm gonna let bro talk before he go back into the matrix, man. Go ahead, man. We miss you. We miss you.
Man, yo. That's a crazy question right there. Like, I think it's, to tell you the God's honest truth, I think it's more disrespect. Well, it's even, man. It's even, but being that it ain't more black men, I would say, like, the scales is tipped a little bit. But you know, you're gonna find some disrespectful niggas, and you're gonna find some disrespectful females. Like it's certain dudes that don't respect females, and it's women that don't respect men. But I think it's growing on the women's side. Like, I really do. Like, on their side, like it's like they expect too much. You know what I mean? Like, their expectation levels is in space right now. It's in the heavens. You know what I mean? Like, they want the perfect male. You know what I mean? Like, so they want everything on 10. They want good looking man, physically, you know, specimen. You know what I mean? They want 12-inch penis. Like, I mean, they want a nigga that got bread. You know what I mean? Like, they want everything. They want everything. And we ain't got it. We ain't got everything. We may be good in certain areas, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like they want the perfect male. But I'm gonna say, on the contrary,
I know what they want.
Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. You have to say something?
No, go ahead. I'm talking. Go ahead.
Okay.
Huh?
On the contrary, like, it's a new it's a new thing going on where they almost like they trying to push the white male on the black woman. Like, if you look at all these movies, with a black woman, you know what I mean? Like, and it's
bro,
like,
in the Matrix.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that going on. But what I say is this: I don't know why when the black woman fucks with the white man, she tucks her demon. You know what I mean? Like, or how we call a representative. You know what I mean? You know how, like, the first 6 months you get this representative. Like, us black males will get that. I think when they get with the white man, the representative is here to stay. Like, they never go into that other mode where they get comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, the representative is here to stay, and the white male, yeah, they never get that what we get. Like, black women, when they get with us, it's already a guard. They already think we shit. You know, think that we gonna cheat on them. Like,
yo, Ronnie
it's
Ross,
so negative.
can you hear me?
Like the views that they have.
Ross.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you.
Turn
Yeah,
your
you hear
Wi-Fi.
me?
You got your Wi-Fi on? Turn your Wi-Fi off. Pull your screen down and see
Nah, I
if
got
you're
no
off.
Wi-Fi on.
Okay. Cause you keep cutting in and out, so I just want to hear your dialogue, but I want to make sure.
Can you hear me?
See, you're going out now too.
Oh shit! Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Bro, shit. They trying to get him. Fight it, nigga.
As soon as I said the white man, shit started going crazy. Let me see. I don't know if that's better.
Hey yo, what type of creature is that making noise outside? Y'all heard that shit in my background, yo?
That's why you left up out of there, huh?
That shit was crazy. Hey, yo, that shit was blowing me. I had to come in the house. I'm like, yo, I don't want the public to have to.
Oh, the sky. It's a bird. It's Superman.
They want Superman, huh, Ronnie Raw? So
yeah, they want 10. They want 10 on everything.
We got a couple comments. We living in the fairy tale princesses and unicorns. That's a fact. I agree with that.
The white men
don't know our triggers.
Shit.
What does that mean? What does that mean? White men don't know the triggers.
I guess like, they trigger them. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like she's saying
Ronnie Ross,
like the white man perfect. Oh shit, bro.
You in the Matrix, yo. You sound like R2.
I can hear you. Yeah, let me try to form up something different. Though.
You driving?
Do your thing though. I'm driving to a different position. See if like that'll help me out.
Yeah, go steal somebody. Hey yo, go steal somebody Wi-Fi, bro. Go pull up by McDonald's real quick, bro.
my man Carter Nation 24 say, I believe we used to violate them. Now City Girls and Nicki Minaj got them going.
What? What? Say that one more time.
I think he's saying, when I asked the question about have black men lost respect for black women, or have black women lost respect for black men, or is it 50-50? I think he's in response to that question of saying, I believe we used to violate them, meaning that men used to disrespect and violate women, but now in the City Girl, Nicki Minaj era, they on us now. So the violation has switched. I could be wrong.
Nah, I ain't off that shit. But that's what I'm saying. That's that sucker shit. You feel me? If you allow any woman to talk to you all crazy, not to say it's that we better than women or anything, but it's like, yo, bro, you not talking to me crazy as a human being, period, bro. Let alone, bro, you about to be pimping me and all sorts of treating me disrespectful out of my character. Like, I don't give a fuck what channel you on. That's crazy. I get what he's saying, but it's like, bro, fuck that. Because I don't know nobody that's living like that. So I can't even say that's what's going on. I feel sorry. I like, bro, no, don't be living like that, bro. If you know if one of your homeboys in distress, bro, tell that nigga come holler at us and we gonna get him right. You heard?
My man called me Javi, said, is chivalry dead?
No.
Explain.
But it's like, I feel like that word is old as hell. You feel me? It's kind of like, I don't know. Not like, no, it's not. Because I still like, that's like opening the doors and shit like that, right, fool?
Yeah.
Right.
I do that, bro. Like, I open the door for my lady. That's just like, hey, bro, that's my lady. You know what I'm saying? I guess so. I wouldn't say it's dead. You feel me? But it's like, bro, don't be expecting no chivalry if it's, you know what I mean? You got to know your place in life, too. Don't be expecting no chivalry.
You have to show me an energy so I can be chivalrous, too.
Yeah, there you go, fool.
And that's why I used to explain, when I was in a whole dating website when I did the whole Plenty of Fuckery shit back in the day.
Hold on, let me grab my cup real quick.
And I used to explain to a lot of women that I was dating, because they always say how men got it made out here in Atlanta because of the ratio 17-1 and yada, 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 which is true. Like, the ratio is crazy. The women is just wow compared to the amount of men, especially for me being in the club scenes as long as I've been. I know it to be a fact. But the thing about that, real men want to be chivalrous. They want to court a woman. They want their woman to not have to work if that's a possibility. Yeah. But the only thing about that is that the word deserve, because a lot of women feel like because they're a woman that they automatically deserve that. You have to, in my opinion, you have to put out a certain energy that you want to be able to attract the guy that's going to be able to, you know, provide that for you. And that's all off your choices. If you end up dating a man that's not chivalrous, you should know that from the first date, or at least the second date. You should be able to see what type of time this man is on. And why I say it's harder for men in the dating, because of the ratio. The ratio, we have a lot of weeds, but we don't have too many roses. You get what I'm saying? So we have to pick through the weeds, get stuck, because, you know, roses got thorns on them. Feel me? So to get to the rose, we got to pick through the weeds, and we got to tear down the thorns, because a lot of women have these walls that's up because of their past traumas, and they expect the man to be able to understand their mindset and be almost their psychologist. And that's really not our duty, to be your psychologist. Like, I'm going to be your emotional provider and, you know, give you that emotional support, but I'm not a doctor. And it's not on me to be able to get you through the traumas that you have from your previous relationships or even from your childhood.
Yeah.
Well, what y'all think about? He said chivalry. What about you, Ronnie Ross? You got some good Wi-Fi now. What you think about the chivalry that my man Javi said? That's my young nephew Zay.
No, I don't think it's dead, man. I think it's a new generation of gentlemen that's out here, like, and prided men. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it's on the rise, to be honest with you. Like it's almost like when we didn't have fathers and stuff like that, it made us want to be men and fathers in this generation. So, you know, I think like the respect level and men even want to be like fathers now. Like if you notice, like I remember watching the Maury show, and when he said you're not the father, they used to dance and crip walk. You know what I mean? Like, and laugh at the woman. Now I look at paternity court, and if the man is not the father, the man is crying now. You know what I mean? Like, he crying, and the woman laughing at him like, so what? It ain't yours. So it's like the reversal is going on, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's like we want to be the fathers. We want to be gentlemen now. You feel me?
Bro, that's crazy. Hey, bro, how do y'all niggas feel about niggas even going on TV with that type of shit? Since you just did it and I'm high. That's a funny ass thing to me. Who the fuck? Hey, bro, if you got any doubts that that's your kid, bro, why would you go on national TV to find out if, you know what I mean, that ain't your kid? That's it. Hey, bro, accountability. Me and the good brother Fools talking about this shit the other day, bro. If you want to be a dickhead and put yourself in that position to where it's like, bro, you love her to death. She telling you she not cheating. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit'd be, you know, that shit'd be wild as hell. Like, bro, don't be doing that type of crazy. Don't set yourself up. You feel me? Like,
I don't think it's dead though. No, I don't think it's dead. It's on the rise. It's on the rise.
I think gentlemen are gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? Like a gentleman is going to do what he believes a man's position is. whether it's around other men, if it's around women, or it's around children. A gentleman is going to do what he feels is the best possible option at that particular time of what position he takes and what he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe chivalry is dead. I just believe that a lot of people are in a position where they believe that they deserve certain qualities from somebody before they have earned it or shown that they, you know, they deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't get certain things because, like, I can't just get what I want because I'm a man. And I don't believe somebody should be able to get something just because they're a woman. You know?
Yeah,
because
I don't care about that shit neither, fool.
It's like the reality of a lot of this situation is that, and this is my opinion, but men, we do everything for women. Like, everything that we do, it evolves around the betterment of women. And I just believe that respect of what we do in this world is no longer a thing. Like, it's not respected of the position of what, you know, what men have done to make women feel so that they deserve certain aspects in life just because they're a woman. So, we got a shake in my head joint up in here. So, you, Miss Melly Mar, you could come on and, you know, give us some, some feedback on the female.
My
perception.
comments stopped showing. I can't see no more after Mad. Was that the last thing that happened?
Nah, you probably have to drop out and come back. You gotta probably refresh.
Oh man, but then it's good. But I'm gonna see this shit. You gotta tap. I know I miss Mad comments and shit now. I'm like, niggas is talking in here.
With them myself.
Oh,
but,
right.
You know, I would like to know.
You want me to tap? Hey, yo, you want me to tap out and tap back in? Like, what we doing?
If you want to see the comments, you could come. I'll bring you right back on and shit. I'm looking at the comments now.
Yeah, because I'm for the people. Hey, bro, Jojo, hey, yo, Caruso for the fucking people. You heard? Caruso for the people. Hey, bro, I'm right back with my blunt lid. I'm like 2 seconds, bro. 2 seconds.
I got a shaking my head emoji from Miss Melly Mara, and I want to know if she's shaking her, you know, her head about what I was saying or what Caruso was saying. I don't know what is it.
We would love for a female to join in. You know what I mean? To bring,
right.
Bring
if they don't be scared, like
Miss
Gert, like Princess Gert. She been talking all this stuff to herself in her car on her car chronicles, but as soon as I sent her an invite to get on the show, she declined it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I thought she gonna be ready for the smoke. You ain't ready for the smoke. Let's talk about it. Let's have some truthful talk. Because I'm not about to be in my feelings about anything. I'm about to tell the truth. You can see the comments now?
I think so. I just seen some laughing joints pop up other than all right, so yeah, we lit. All right, okay. So what happened? We was shaking my head.
Yeah, Miss Millie Marr, she shook her head to something. I don't know what it was, you know, what it was addressed to. I don't know what, if I was talking, she was shaking her head to what I was saying, or she was shaking her head to what you were saying. But, you know, I just wanted to, you know, address that situation. But, you know, we coming into the last half an hour of the show, you know, and, you know, I want to hear from some of the ladies. I was hoping that, you know, I get an invite for one of the ladies to come over here and speak on the behalf of the females.
Hey, yo, we can't see? You can't send a request. Send a request to whenever. I
just told you they denying them. They shook like.
Oh man. Hey yo, listen. Hey yo, hold on. Hey yo, what we got? 10 minutes left, fool. All right, so
no. We got like a half. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, all right. Hey, bro. So look, man. Fuck it, then. Yeah, you know I mean, I ain't trying to take over the little live or nothing. But it's like, hey, bro. if we gonna be up here having battle with the sexes, bro, you can't be denying requests if you're a female of the opposite sex. You gotta speak up for your
Right.
squad. You heard? Like this
Yeah,
what
yeah.
this shit for. Hey yo, real rap. I drop out. You feel me? To have a lady come up and talk
Nah,
with
we
food.
get 4. We get 4.
Nah, I'm
We only
saying,
got
listen,
3.
I'm just speaking hypothetically. In the case it was 4 of us up here already, because it's already
Yeah.
3 niggas up here already talking, which I love it, but it's like, yo, tap in stuff. Y'all can't. I didn't know y'all was denying stuff. Y'all can't be doing that, bro.
It's been majority
Right,
of
right.
females that's been on this live the whole night.
Y'all
Yeah.
can't be doing that, bro. Y'all can't be
But
doing that, bro.
it's the fellas that's, you know, saying the comments and the fellas that's on. But yes, I love to hear the perspective of women. I love to learn. I think
Yeah,
that's
well.
what
Now,
makes
they
me a
be-
better man is that
We need the
Like,
question
I
beforehand.
want to learn from women. Like I love to learn the way they think and their how they process information, because the more you can understand a woman, the better you can do business with them, the better you can, you know, live with them, you can marry them. So I want to be able to instill my son with the characteristics and the knowledge that he knows, because in my opinion, I'm putting it on us. A lot of people, a lot of these shows, the people that's talking on these different shows and podcasts, it seems like a lot of it is directed toward the woman, and I understand why, but I know that it starts with us as men, because we're the leaders, we're the providers. So if we change up what we're doing, they're gonna have no choice but to fall in line or get left. So if we have more men that's not putting up with the bullshit just because you look good, just because your head is good, because that box is good, you know what I mean? If we get more men that get out of their feelings,
That
and
nigga
pussy
said,
whip,
that nigga said the head though. Damn, fool. Fool, you
Bro.
putting pressure on niggas, man.
but that's what I'm telling you, like I said, I'm in these streets for real. And these women are more aggressive than I ever seen in my life. I done
But
had
that's what I'm
women
saying.
invite me outside, like just seeing me and saying some shit like this. I swear to God.
So look, no,
I'll
what
fuck
I'm
the shit
saying
out of
is
you.
the head
You know what
game.
I'm saying?
What I'm
You
saying,
wanna
the
go
head
outside?
game, the head. Yeah, nah, you right. I'm saying the head game, no, you can't throw that in there because it's like, for one, that's almost like a talent, you heard? So it's like, it's hard. I can see a nigga acting up over the head game, you know what I'm saying? I might could give a nigga a pass
Nah, no
for
excuses. Nah.
Nah.
Hold on, I gotta hit you with
Nah,
this
I'm
shit
just
right now.
talking
You got a
shit.
button for that.
I'm talking shit.
Yo, hold on, where my button?
You beta male.
You heard that, JP?
You beta male.
That's that beta male shit right there. You can't let no head game. You can't let no squirter, no snapper.
Nah,
None
yeah,
of that
nah, I don't
shit
know. I don't know
throw
what
you
that's
off your
about.
focus.
I'm joking. I just know that's hard to find. You feel me? God bless. I hope them niggas do, yo. You know what I'm saying? My life lit. I'm just joking.
Yo. Yeah, like, you know, at the end of the day, it's the men. We have to stop settling, because that word be thrown around so much. I hear this shit from women so much, that word settle. But it's the men that's really fucking settling. You know what I mean? Like, we out here settling. And that has them with the false confidence that the dude Giz was talking about. Do you think, you know, they have a false confidence out here? And I believe because of it's so many thirsty men out here, or males, I'll say. It's so many thirsty males out here that they're still getting the attention that they desire, but they're not getting the results that they want. Because the attention is one thing, sex is one thing, but marriage because everybody not for marriage. So I just want to say marriage.
Bro,
I'm advocate for marriage.
compatibility.
I'm still an advocate for a compatible relationship, even if it's long term. If y'all have an understanding and y'all make a deal, and this is what y'all both want, because you have to do that. Like, life is about choices and trade off and compromise. So you can't do the same things as an individual in a relationship. Just like you can't run a corporation by yourself, right? Like you can't run a corporation by yourself, so you can't run a family by yourself. And just because you can have a child and provide for the child, that doesn't mean that you can raise a child, because raising a child and maintaining a child are two different ball games.
Yeah.
Because if we go in the mindset of just taking care of my child, oh, I pay my child support. All right, shit, that bitch better not say nothing to me. You know what I mean? I pay my child support. That's not being a father, because you paying
Yeah,
child
that's
support.
crazy. Yeah, that's
you get
crazy.
What I'm saying?
That's nasty. That's nasty right there.
Just because you paying child support and you dropping off bags of money doesn't make you an active father. I know celebrities, and I've read books from celebrities and wealthy people that said they had to realize, like, they thinking they the best dad because they going out getting all of this money, but then their children is still yearning for their attention and their affection, because they're out on the road 90% of the time getting a bag, that they're not able to be a father and show what the children, what they really know, what a man consists of. So just because you getting money doesn't mean you're a good father. That's why, money means everything when it comes to getting a woman, but it doesn't mean anything when it comes to raising a family.
Yeah, you can't get time back, bro. You can't get time back. You can always figure out a way to make money. You feel me?
That's
like,
a fact.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, because it's kind of like not counterproductive from what we said earlier as far as money being everything. And I think that just goes without saying, because niggas got bills. If you grown, money matters, period. You feel me? Like, don't no chick want no broke nigga, and don't no nigga want no broke chick, or nobody with no ambition willing to go get no money. You feel me? Even if you're not lit at the time, if you willing to go do whatever it got to do to go get the money, then that's cool.
Right.
You feel me? It's like you just got to keep that shit in mind, and it's like, yo, make good decisions. I think, bro, like, yeah, for real, bro, because it's like, bro, the basis of this shit right here is accountability, bro. Like, the same way, like, we could be like, oh, whatever, yeah, I mean, I made mistakes, this, that, and the third, bro, and really be honest with that shit, bro. Like, not like, all right, faking the funk on Instagram out here. You feel me? Like, you out here, one nigga told you bad, now it's like, bro, you want to be displaying yourself in a manner which you probably wouldn't want to be. You shouldn't be displaying yourself, because you're letting yourself be publicly ridiculed at this point. You chose yourself. You chose to do that. You sat there and took however many pictures it took for you to get that right one, right? And put the filter on it and everything, bro. And then you fuck around, put it out there, because you thought niggas was gonna love it. But it was that one or two motherfuckers in the comments like, ew, she fat as hell. Whoop-de, 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 whoop. And now it's like they looking at him crazy, because it's like, bro, that's just their opinion, bro. Everybody ain't out here like, oh, shit, that shit's beautiful. Niggas ain't about to fake the fun. Some niggas out here that it's like, bro, nah, this shit don't seem right to me. And I'm going to say something about that. I just happen to be one of them. I be wanting everybody to be confident, but it's, again, accountability. Make good fucking decisions, bro. You got to know, read the room, read what's going on around, bro. If you on Instagram all day doing all this crazy shit, you kind of like out of touch with reality. Like, I hop on Instagram for this type of shit. You feel me? Like music shit. I do my music. You know what I mean? Like hop on and talk with my brothers about positive things and things that is like, all right. Even if it's not, bro, even if it ain't positive, bro, we could sit up here and talk about some bullshit, but as long as we could progress from the conversation that we having, I feel like that's a win.
As long as the conversation is productive, that's all that
matters. There you go. Right. Yeah, there you go. You feel me? But bottom line, niggas gotta stop being suckers out here, bro. That's it. Then it's like, we ain't bashing the brothers no more. We gotta talk about the women next week or whenever you had this shit. It's lit. You heard?
Nah, we still got about a half hour. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Oh yeah, nice.
Anybody want to chime in? Send me a request. You know, we having some truthful talk right now. I got my boy Ronnie Rawls with me, my man JP. You know what I mean? Two of my
Yes, sir.
Jersey brothers on here, one down here in the A with me, the other one up still in Jersey, you know, doing his thing.
I
But
seen it was
No
dark
doubt.
outside. I like, bro, must still be in fucking Jersey. It's dark as hell. This shit was
Yep,
light
yep.
outside.
Yeah, it got dark over here fast and shit.
yeah, so you know, we connected, and I only, really indulge in conversations that's gonna be beneficial to me. Like, one of my mentors is Damon Dash, and just by this man speaking, he has influenced me a lot because of the mind state. It was like he was saying what I was already thinking. And that's why, like, both of you guys are artists, and what I mean, that's how we formed our relationships by y'all talent. Like, y'all both talented people, and if I was a rapper, I feel like y'all say a lot of the things that I would say if I was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those are the type of people, I relate to, that's on my frequency. And I believe a lot of us, we need to surround ourselves with people that's on our frequency on every type of level, and not, not go down to a lower frequency to maintain a connection that's not going to be beneficial for your cause. Because like, I know how to dumb myself down. Like, I have to be a chameleon. Like, I can't have certain conversations around certain people. I know better. You know what I mean? Like you said, you got to know how to see the room. You got to know how to read the room. Like a DJ. Like a DJ got to be able to see who's on his dance floor and be able to play to the room for it to be a good party. And I believe that same concept needs to be, relevant to individuals. When you go out into the world, you know how to conduct yourself at the workplace. You know how to conduct yourself in different situations. Go ahead, Ronnie Rose.
Well, what I think too, like, if we trying to, like, the black man and the black woman, like, the key is communication. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for black men and black women to talk to each other nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like sometimes women, like, they subliminally give messages instead of, like, just being straightforward. Instead of being straightforward. You feel me?
Instead
of being direct.
So,
yep.
Preach,
what happens is, like, we got to be mind readers to them. Like, if we can't read their mind, then it's like they mad at us. You know what I mean? Like, they mad that we ain't get the fucking subliminal. And all you have to do is say what you mean. You know what I mean? Like, but it ain't like that for some reason. And this is like, I'm not gonna say all women do it, but a majority do. You know,
Fuck it, bro. All of them do that shit, bro.
The majority is all that counts. It's not 100% to anything. So you're right. It's not.
Hey, bro, that shit just touched my soul. All of them do that shit, bro. They all do it.
Yo, we gotta be mind readers.
We talk in circles sometimes. That's a fact.
All the time.
Why y'all do that though? Yo, Gert, why don't you come up and be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you playing.
Go get in your car.
Yo, you lucky.
Right,
I would have been request harassing you right now if I could send I'll send that shit out.
Bro,
hey, Princess Gert.
Screenshot.
You better follow all of us.
We've been DMing, and I told her, I said, hey, when I go live, I'm coming. She like, all right, I'm ready.
Look.
As soon as I
Shorty and look,
out of here.
Wifey better not pop her ass up in here trying to be nosy, because I'm a fool. Request her 1,000 times, bro. Request her 1,000 times. You heard?
Yeah, man.
Hey, pretty. What's going on, cousin? Who that? But this is a real good conversation. You know what I mean? I'm glad you guys. We did the Truthful Talk. This is my first time going live. Like, I don't go live like that. I might have probably went live 3 or 4 times since I've been on Instagram, just to, show what was going on around me at the time. But, I wanted to be part of the balance of being on the internet. If I'm going to get on here, it has to be something that's positive, something that's productive, because I could scroll down my timeline. I have deleted a lot of people just because of the overwhelming amount of fuckery that comes through my timeline. And you have to be able to protect your brain from the internet. Like, you become what you consume. You get what I'm saying? So if you consuming a whole bunch of negativity, that's going to come out of you as a person. You might not, it might be unbeknownst to you, but you're still going to have a lot of negative thoughts because of the information that you're looking at on a daily basis and being on the internet. So if I'm going to be on the internet and I'm going to be talking, I want to be on a positive realm because there's a limited amount of us that's out here really having these real talk conversations to be able to break the curse of the dysfunctional Black family. Because at the end of the day, it's all about our legacies. Like, what are you going to leave when you're gone? What impact did you have on the world once you're gone?
Yeah,
and that's the bigger objective. It's like my main goal to get the philosophy of what Players for Life means, and being a player for life with balancing the negative and positive of, you know what I mean, but balancing the negative and positive is what allows us to create an energy that's going to benefit for ourselves. Because there's no such thing as every day being a happy day. You're going to be sad. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be sad days. There's going to be down days. I don't care what business you're in or what job you have. You're going to have a down week. You're going to have a good week. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. It's being able to get through that and be able to stay true to who you are as a person and not let the internet, not let your job, not let your spouse, not let your children take you off of the game plan that you have set forth in your head. Because this is about the kids. It's about the babies. Ronnie Ross said it earlier. We can't really communicate with each other well as Black men and women. We don't know how to resolve conflict. We get so emotional. We get so egotistical that we diminish the bigger picture. And the bigger children, the bigger picture always comes down to the children. Our children are watching everything that we do. I seen a little clip before I got on live today, and it was a dude. I think it was his wife. He was filming. She was filming him, and he was putting together the gazebo or whatever the fuck he was putting the trampoline. And he looked at her and he was like, did a little, right? But his son had seen him do that to the mom, and as soon as he came out, he did the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I say that to say, our kids watch everything we do. Yeah, well, it don't make a difference if we think they're in tune to what it is, but everything that we say and everything that we do is having an impact on their psyche.
Word up. That's why I be tonguing wifey down in front of the kids and all sorts of crazy shit. Nothing wild, but it's like, hey, bro, I'm on something. Yo, listen, we need to understand what, you know what I mean? We need to understand that life keep going. You heard? Mm-hmm. I'ma just keep. I mean, we ain't gotta go into all the politics and shit like that. But it's like, yeah, I'm overly expressive amongst things with my lady in front of the kids. Love. Yeah, and then my son light skin, you feel me? So he done had him a couple little girlfriends and all that sort of shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we on the right track, man. Like, but that shit is major, bro. Because it's like, then it's like big thing, all jokes aside. I smoke, bro. I smoke wild weed. I'm in my crib right now smoking weed. You heard? But everybody's going. Everybody's going. You feel me? Like, take it easy. But even with that, it's like, bro, I'm very detailed in everything that I say to my kids, bro. I'm very descriptive. I'm very honest. As honest as I can be, you feel me, to where they could comprehend shit. You feel me? So it's like niggas just smell. They smell. They know what's up with that. You feel me? And it's not no. At this point, everything is lit. They can't want for nothing, and it's like, all right, well, shit, whatever dad doing is work. Whatever daddy and mommy is doing is working. It's been going on for a minute. They don't know when I mean shit was fucked up, and it's like we spending our lives on sneakers and trying to make sure you know what I mean, you good and eating and all of this sort of shit. Gotta be homeless and all, like you staying with grandmoms and all of this sort of shit. They don't know that. They just always been taken care of. That's me and mom's responsibility. So it's like, bro, now here we at. It's like, all right, everything is where it's supposed to be. You feel me? Been flowing like that for a minute. It's like what I do instilling them, like you said, is deep. Cause it's like niggas gonna be out here, like they gonna be out here trying to fool the kids. You feel me? In person, let alone the Instagram. You feel me? Niggas gonna go to school. That shit to the masses. Everybody going to school. Oh, this popular. I mean, this lit. This dance. This that. This that, and the third. So it's like, hey, bro, listen. When it comes to certain things, it's like I'm almost brutally honest with my kids, bro. Like,
you have to be.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
on
word.
some bullshit. I just wrote a line. It was like, bro, I'm gonna tell my daughter. You feel me? I was a piece of shit for half my life, so I could tell when shit approaching. You feel me? It's like, hey, bro, that's just coming from some. I was bugging at a point in my life. You feel me? Now that I know better, like both y'all brothers had mentioned earlier, it's like, hey, bro, it's kind of up to me to be like, hey, yo, nah, that shit ain't lit. I do what I do, but it's like, all right, the goal is to be able to maintain whatever it is you do. Don't nobody support this. Don't nobody support this shit, this, that, and the third. We've had help along the way. Appreciate it. That shit then got reciprocated, and the cycle keeps going because it's like we've always been good people. So that's what I pass down to the, you know what I mean, to the youth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, because that should be major, bro. Because I already know niggas like, that niggas getting high and all this sort of shit. Like, it's lit though. You feel me? Like, my babies know what's up with me. Like, Jake fuck around, hop up here right now and spit you a Caruso verse. It's popping. Them words, he fuck around, don't even know what he talking about, but I bet you his pronunciation and all that shit is lit. You know what I mean?
His biggest influence. You his biggest influence, man.
You feel me? And that's major to me. That's major to me. I don't even know, bro. I look back at time and I be like, hey, yo, some niggas I hung out with, it's like, bro, how you had that much time to hang out with me, bro? And I know you had kids. What? How? I'll be shocked, bro. I'll be like,
I say it as well. Like, I've been on that same journey because even when I didn't think that I was, but like when I had that programming to get what I can and do what I want with women and, you know, having options and, you know, all of that, like, I could say, like, I was a woman's worst nightmare at one point in time, but now with my mentality the way it is now, I'm a woman's dream because it's all about, you got superheroes and you got villains. We all got superpower. We all got a superpower. So it's either you could use your power for good or you could use your power for evil. Like, I'm so enlightened on women that I could literally take the information and what I know about women and probably go out there and manipulate them for everything that I want just on some selfish shit. But I believe in karma. You get what I'm saying? I believe in integrity. So I'm not going to use my powers just to get everything that I want out of it because I know what to say, I know what to do. And I'm not just going to go out there and do that.
I want to speak on integrity real quick, man. Like,
there you go, talk.
Us as black men, like we also, you know what I mean, we need to get it together. And this is what I say on that. Like, when it comes down to it, like all my friends, we good fathers. You know what I mean? Like, if I had a friend that was a deadbeat nigga, I would check that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, can't no deadbeat daddies be around me. You know what I mean? And I don't know how niggas chill with a deadbeat nigga. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't allow that in your circle.
Damn, I wish my man
allow that in your circle.
Shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, bro. Talk. Go ahead, talk, bro. I'm just
circle,
talking
bro.
shit. Yeah.
You should not allow that in your circle. If you got a deadbeat homeboy or brother or whatever, like, you supposed to check that nigga.
Yeah,
It's like a
deadbeat
community.
anything. A
It's a
deadbeat
community.
anything.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you hear
Agree,
these chicks
agree.
talk about, like, yeah, you know, like it's standing like a plague of deadbeat daddies around. I'm like, and to me, I'm like, yo, who hang with these niggas? You know what I mean? Like, who chill with these niggas? Because it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. Like, soon as I would hear some shit like that, I'm like,
Bro.
I ain't fucking with dude.
Hey,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
Right.
So,
That's
like we gotta
crazy,
hold
bro.
our own accountable. You know what I mean? We gotta we gotta hold our own accountable and keep our integrity tight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's one way of doing it.
That's
one
a
way of
fact.
doing it.
Hey, bro. Shout out to that shit right there, because I said integrity earlier. This brother just broke that shit down. Like, oh, man, hey, bro, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. If you see somebody on some bullshit around you and you consider them a fucking affiliate, bro, if you gonna fuck around and be seen in public with them and you know they doing some bullshit and you allow it, bro, you're
You
just
gotta say something.
You're just
Yeah,
as
word,
much
word.
as a dickhead as them for doing this shit, and you hanging with them.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Bro, niggas gotta be real. Hey, bro, like, hey, I wish, bro, some of my homies see, and they probably chilling with their kids and doing shit, you know what I mean? They don't be on this Instagram shit like that. But I'm gonna make sure my niggas tap into the next one, because it's like, bro, I'm the friend that's like, hey, yo, nah, you want some bullshit, bro. When it's like, yo, they, like, I mean, fuck that shit, bro. You know what I mean? The gang, you know what I mean? Nah. Hey, yo, you're on some bullshit, bro. And then it's like, what you mean? Nah, you did this and you probably should have did that, bro. And it's like, why? Because you're grown, this, that, and the third. I'm realistic with shit, bro. So it's just like, bro, saying, bro, I'm so glad he said that, bro. I feel like so much less of an asshole, bro. Because I really be calling my niggas like, hey, bro, what's going on? I want to make sure my niggas is straight. Like, for real. I'm not about to sit here politic.
Yeah, that's what true friends do.
Yeah,
Like,
I got my own shit going. So it's like, bro, for me to take out the time of day, bro, and I do this shit, like, bro, every day, bro, for one, that shit therapeutic to me for my own reasons, to make sure my people's is good at this point in my life. But for two, it's just like, that's my contribution to the universe. You feel me? So it's like, bro, God forbid, it's like, niggas not even going to tell you they doing something wrong at this point, because I'm in Georgia, my niggas in Jersey, out there, wherever the fuck they at. So niggas is not, let me not even say that, bro. I'm going to say out of my personal squad, like 7 times out of 10, niggas is not going to be like, yo, I'm just fucking up, bro. Like, I mean, like, most niggas is not at that point in their life, bro, like, for whatever reason. So it's like I be having to
accountability,
out.
what you was talking about. Accountability, they're not going. Is a lot of
you got to be able to do that shit, and it's rough. I don't knock a nigga that shit, bro. I had to be like at the lowest of the fucking lows to be. You know what I mean, to have to realize that shit. So it is what it is. I know it's rough. You might not be able to withstand that shit.
I had a homeboy that you know, he went a couple months and not speaking to me afterward. I had the conversation because I said to him, I'm glad he doubled back, came back. But I was letting him know he got 6 children by like 4 different women.
Whoa.
And I told him, I said, bro, you out here, you being reckless with your seed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here being reckless. And I ain't never had no STD and no shit like that. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with you out here creating this life.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I don't mean to cut you off. That was his response, bro?
Right.
Oh, I don't got no STDs?
Right, because like I said, they don't want to take accountability for what I'm saying.
Hey, yo. Hey, bro, you heard that shit?
Yeah, I heard it.
Y'all from the same place? Y'all both know this nigga, bro?
Nah, I don't know.
Nah, it's just one of my homeboys I know.
I don't know what you talking about, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I was about to send him this live, bro. Like, yo, come join in here for this last 10 minutes, bro.
Word.
He figured it out, yo. He got it. He got it afterwards. But that's why I said I'm glad he doubled back. You know what I mean? Like, but I know he took some time off from talking to me after that conversation. because
God bless that brother.
I keep it organic with men and women, and I have a lot of women that confide in me because they know I'm not going to just be biased because they pretty or they my friend or you know they fine or whatever like that. Like I don't care. Like it's like this has to be part of my destiny. My name is Fuquan, and it comes from the Quran, and it comes from Al Fuquan from the Quran. That means the judgment between right and wrong. So my philosophy of Players for Life is the balance of negative and positive energy, which are almost synonymous because it's like negative and positive, right and wrong. You know, so at the end of the day, it really comes down to your moral integrity of who you are as a person. Because you got money and you got status and you have success in society eyes, that doesn't make you a good person. You know? And my whole thing is being a good person in life and being able to pass on the energy of being a productive citizen in the world. Like what are you giving back? That same brother also called me the other day and we had a conversation. Like I said, he doubled back, he talked, and he was talking about the tithes in the church. He's a Christian. He's big into the church and all of that. And he was like, yeah, you know, you heard Creflo Dollar come out saying that he'd been teaching tithes wrong and all of this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, I'm not religious, but I was born and raised in Christianity. That's what I know about. But even when I was learning about Christianity and the whole tithing and giving 10% of your money and da-da-da-da, I always thought about the unfortunate, the less fortunate. Because I'm like, okay, if somebody doesn't have the money to give to the church, should they be denied the blessings of God because they can't give 10% of their earnings to a church? To me, that don't really make sense. What makes more sense to me is that I don't believe you should be 100% into yourself. Your tithes, anybody tithes is them giving at least 10% of themselves to the back to the world. Like you shouldn't be all about yourself, me. You should do some charitable things. If it doesn't have to be money, it could be conversations. It could be feeding the hungry. It could be whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? But you just can't be 100% about self. And that's a big problem, I believe, that we have right now in this era, in this modern era. So many of us are about ourselves. We're selfish.
No doubt.
AJ, come here, yo.
Like I said before, though, fool. You know what I mean? Like your circle, your integrity, your morals. You know what I mean? Like that's a beginning right there. Like if all your homeboys, good fathers, and you know what I mean, like, you know, trying to do the right thing, trying to, you know, have a family, you know, like, and that's what y'all head at, and y'all check each other. Like, you know, something go wrong, you like, oh, whoa, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you gotta be cool with your brothers enough to be able to say what's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I got with my brothers, you and everybody else that we affiliated with. So that's a good start. And, you know, I know sometimes, you know, the female, you know, like, cause the dude would be like, well, I'm trying to be a good father, but it's her. She trying to block me from my kids. She doing this, she doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go hard, man. Like, it's nothing that should stand in your way. It's nothing that should stand in your way of being a father. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And I know certain things can be in the way, obstacles and shit like that. And the woman could be like the greatest threat in that. You know what I mean? Like, she may not want you to be a father. She may not want you in the kid's life. You know what I mean? Like, so that's one of the biggest excuses. Like, oh man, my baby mom, she ain't trying to let me do this, and that, and third. You got to do things right. You got to go through the court system. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be ahead of the game. And you got to humble yourself not to do nothing stupid
Yeah,
You give her the
yeah,
I've been there and done that.
you give her the
Yeah,
1 up. You know what I mean? Like,
I've been there and done that. The hearts is coming in, Ronnie Ross. I gotta drop the bomb for you. They got the hearts coming out for you. Talking.
Don't be a stupid ass.
No
Don't
doubt.
be a stupid ass emotional nigga.
Yeah, word up.
Understand your rights,
Word up.
bro. Understand what's going on. What's in your means to, you know what I mean, provide, not provide, and get taken care of and act accordingly, bro. These niggas, hey, bro, I got empathy. I don't got sympathy for these niggas. You heard?
Right. That's a fact. Right.
No doubt.
Because
I ain't
the
like these
whole fake it till you make it mentality has us fucked up. Like, you can get on the internet and
bro, you don't make it when you fake it. I don't give a fuck, bro. 99% of the time, bro, that shit don't happen, bro. I tried it. Hey, bro, I'm a rapper, bro. If y'all don't know, bro, I'm gonna get my little shameless little plug. You feel me? I get busy too. Don't play me like one of them weird niggas.
We on deck. Don't worry
Bro,
about
so
it.
we know what it's about, and even not, it's niggas that want to impress shit, bro. And then it's like the faking shit. In my mind, that's, bro, like spending a crazy amount of money on some shit that you probably really can't afford. Like, when I say afford, you can't buy that shit 3 times, like, at all. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That shit, for one, that shit make me feel crazy because it's like,
Right.
bro, now I'm broke and this all I got to show for anything of that shit. You feel me?
Let's talk about it.
Or it's like buying some fake shit. It's like, bro, I'm just like, I know this shit fake. So it's like, bro, my whole mind just gonna be on some, this shit not real. I'm looking for the niggas. Yo, I got the diamond tester or whatever the fucking king. I'm in my head like, damn, I hope one of these. I mean, I can't even be myself type shit, so I know what it's about. That shit don't really. I understand the concept. You feel me? Like, show what you need to show until it's like, all right, you actually got that, and then that's what you live in. But you know, whatever.
No doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, nah, this shit was lit. This shit was lit.
Yeah,
bro, you do music. If you, bro, you do music, we definitely got a link, bro.
No doubt.
Yeah,
we definitely got a link.
I'm coming to the A. Trust me.
Oh, you coming out here?
Well, visiting. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't
nah, that's what I'm saying. That's long enough, nigga. All I need is a day. If you out here for a day, you know, bro, we could type in, bro. That shit ain't about nothing.
Yeah. We could do that. We could definitely do that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate both. I appreciate
that.
both of you brothers for tapping in with me tonight. You know what I mean? Like I said, I did a little pop-up Truthful Talk. You know, this the first, you know, I guess you could say episode of the Truthful Talk. We're going to have these conversations on a regular basis. You know, it looked like it probably Sunday night probably be the best day for me right now. I've been trying to work this show into my schedule because I've then had too many people come to me and tell me that the conversations that we're having needs to be said online. Like the world needs to hear the dialogue that I'm having with people. So I want to take this, and I appreciate you brothers coming on the platform and opening up about y'all personal situations and, you know, how y'all personally feel. And hopefully, you know, next week we will have some ladies that be able to chime in and not be afraid to get up on here. And because, like I said, I want to learn and I want to know how the women feel because they're the key of breaking this curse. Shorty said they got to know about the subject in advance. Okay, I did a pop-up, you know what I mean? But, you know, down the line, I will... Hey, yo, fuck that. That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter, fool. I ain't know what the fuck you was about to be talking about tonight, fool. And I did that on purpose. I called this nigga like, hey, yo, I just got home, bro. You still going on, bro? I'm popping on. You feel me? If you need me, it's lit. Yeah, I did that. Prepared for whatever. I didn't want to prep you. I didn't want to prep nobody. Because I was gonna put up a story earlier, you know, because I have, you know. She said I'll be ready. Hey, yo, you better be. Next week we popping up. Hey, yo, next week is random requests. You heard? Yeah, we might pop you. And if you talking some bullshit, we gonna kick you right out quick as we let your ass hop on in and talk crazy. You heard? Hey, yo, Gert, I got something for you. You ready? Because this one right here is for her because she was talking so much shit in my inbox.
The cap.
You got to stop the cat.
The cap.
Stop the damn cat and come over here and get on the live and not have your car chronicles by yourself. Like, have your car chronicles. I'm in my car now. Like, come have a conversation because you be having a lot to say on your car chronicles, and then when I say something to you in the inbox, you ready to go back and forth. So you know what I mean. Let's put it on the live, and don't be shy. I appreciate everybody that came on to the live tonight. We're about to wrap this shit up for one time. I need everybody that's logged on right now to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Truthful Talk. You know, like I said, I just started the page. I'm starting it from ground zero. So everybody that's listening now are going to be the people that's going to start subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to have these real Truthful Talk conversations every Sunday. And we're going to get this shit popping. And we're going to make it a situation where we're being productive people. Yeah. And we're gonna break the curse of this dysfunction that we got going on, because it starts with us. If we all could go out into the universe with this mentality and with this energy, we could make a difference, because it starts with yourself and it starts with your family that's around you and who you surround yourself with. So if everybody that is around you has the same mindset, eventually you're going to the top. You know what I'm saying? So I pride myself on putting myself around like-minded individuals that can help propel me to the next level. Because if I can't use you, you're useless.
Exactly.
Like I said, one of the words that's in the Players for Life definition is utilize. So if I can't utilize you and you can't utilize me, we don't have no business with being around each other. So I appreciate everybody coming out. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm about to play my song from Young ENT.
Hey, yo.
It's called The Truth, Bitch. It's my little theme song.
Follow everybody. Hold up, fool. Make sure they follow everybody. Follow me, Caruso44. If you didn't already, I'ma tap right back in. I'ma follow back. If you hit me in my DM, that's your boy. Yeah, play that shit. And bro, we gotta get busy. Caruso44, bro. We gotta get busy. Hey fool, send that man some crazy shit, bro.
No doubt. No doubt.
I appreciate y'all, Ronnie Rawls, yo. At the end of the day, Ronnie Rawls, JP, y'all, I really appreciate y'all for coming out and doing what y'all did, man. And like I said, it was last minute, it was pop up, but we gonna get more organized. We gonna get more situated.
Yeah, you already know.
Right. One love, everybody follow me. Players for Life CEO. Let's go.
I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. Leave me alone, please stop.
Yeah, what this shit about?
Whip it like a pro. Anybody wanna play with me? I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. I can be bad by myself, so leave me alone, please stop. Everybody can't whip it like a pro. First of all, I wanna thank God because He blessing me.
I see Grasshopper came in at the end.
Because she was stressing me, so now
next week, bro. Next week.
The rest of I ain't worried about shit. I'm in my own lane. Impressive. Can't tell me that it don't when it work. I made it over 30 and then end up in the hurt. And just some motherfucking truth. You looking at some fucking proof. Cause when I got shot, that trauma hit.
Fish, what up? You gonna come in at the end. Gonna come in at the end.
I'm blessed to be here.
My fault, y'all. I keep jumping up. I got a pit bull. She just fuck around, tried to bite 2 niggas this week, man. Craziness. She turned out. Hey, yo, who playing on here?
You can't tell me that you won't.
But you can't, because I'm the motherfucker man, and that's the truth, bitch.
Anybody wanna play with me? While I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. I can be bad by myself, so leave me alone. Please stop. Everybody came with it like a pro. First of all, I want to thank God because he blessing me. Had to get rid of a groupie because she was stressing me. So now that I'm here on my own, I got the lesson. I ain't worried about shit. I'm in my own lane. Impressive in the game in the motherfucking chopper. Coming for everything.
Hey, sis, hit my jack,
It's
yo.
a motherfucking shame that I want, that I can't stop. Why would I pass it out when I go hard? I'm on the block, on the court, and not the street. And this a game of 21. I don't have nobody helping me, but I was helping everybody. So look around as you can see. All the motherfuckers on me. I was always on the team. Don't want to bring them to the table, but they always want to eat. And teamwork make the dream, so there's no need to compete. It be them same motherfuckers in them pictures claiming they your niggas. And the whole time they plotting on when they kill. Anybody wanna play with me? While I'm headed to my motherfucking throne. I can be bad by myself, so leave me alone. Please stop. Everybody came with it like a pro. I'm hot. First of all, I want to thank God because he blessing me. Had to get rid of a.
You got your supporters in the house. Shout out. Tell them to come back next week, JP.
I got the rest. I ain't worried
Yeah,
about
nah, I
shit.
told her, I'm gonna tell her that's my sister. I got her. I'm gonna tell her tap in. She out in
Out of
Denver.
here, man. Truthful
out
Talk,
behind
man.
us
I
and
appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Log on to YouTube. Subscribe to Truthful Talk. The videos will be posted on Truthful Talk. I appreciate y'all. I respect y'all. This is Players for Life CEO, your boy Fool. Shout out to my kings and queens. Shout out to my gods and goddesses. What up to my niggas and bitches too? I see y'all. One love, y'all. I appreciate you, yo. We out of here.